I figured I would word this essay a little differently and use a bulletin kind of format. On the nature of good and evil and free choice, I believe anything can happen, and we have free choice, but what follows will set it right, and that is how we have both God's plan and infinity. I think the idea of collective unconscious is actually wrong with respect to what is to come, because it hasn't happened yet, but perhaps we do share memories of the past that aren't linked to just our time on Earth. People need to learn that attraction to the bad things is bad. People don't want to decide because that would commit them on a path, but the path of non-committance and waiting to decide is also a path. I believe when there is a potential for good to happen, there will be attempts at effective blocks by the other side. Getting your spouse to grow should be done the right way. If you want to help anyone grow, you should root it in goodness rather than also adding an element of meanness. Do it your way, meaning in a way that honors your soul, and it will be good regardless of the result. This is because, as discussed previously, being and goodness are one and the same. Our nature is good. When a person is steeped in chaos energy, it is like the soul is struggling to shine through. What are unwanted thoughts and emotions? Chaos energy coming out, but we have been told to fear that. It is not so much the thought as it is your reaction to it that one should look at. That is actually a good thing in my opinion, because it means chaos energy in you is coming to the surface and leaving you. You are not your mind. Some girls will be fake loyal to the men they only half like, so they can get the good parts and leave when it suits them, which is actually the chaos energy in them tricking them into thinking this is okay. People want to protect their fake confidence, that's why they don't want to take accountability. There is a toxic bind in society that says a woman can just be mean to a man and he has to accept it, and if he complains, he is a pussy. But actually the brave thing is for him to do good and move on if need be. We are being primed to resonate with chaotic energy. You can have the hardware for it, like listening to dark music for years will program you to have the hardware for it. But I think you need the actual software/energy to make it ring. And the final point, because the other side is an energy of cleverness, it is likely to strike when it is least convenient for you. To give an example, if you were to eat pot noodles and it was working its way through your body, the actual stomach pain is likely to happen at a point when you have to be somewhere or exhausted or whatnot. You aren't going to pay the price as it were when it suits you.